Okay, hello. Can I get out of this? Okay. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can take it back to this, and we'll see if it's still doing it. Test, test. Test, test. Okay, that pretty much sounds like what it's supposed to sound like.
Sega.
Everybody back? Listen again. I think it's good. Look at all this. No. I don't even think I did the thing. Hello, everyone. My name is Allie. I'm from OK to Be Fat because it is OK to be fat. Hello, and welcome to your Yakuza stream. We stream all the Yakuza games. This is Yakuza Dead Souls. It's time for zombies. I didn't do Kiryu's part because there was a sound problem. So, just gonna go back. Hello again. It seemed like it was resolved to me. That's what I get for fiddling around with the capture card. I'm gonna stop doing that. Like, just stop touching it. Don't touch it. It's always a mistake. Okay. There should be some, like, ambient music. Sound is good? Okay. Good. I think it's my fault. I think I need to stop touching it. Like, hey, the tech's working. Leave it alone. Fine. I will. Hostess. Let me go see the hostess, I think. Actually, what do I even have going on? I don't remember. Oh, God, that's it, huh? Alright. Capture cards are incredibly fiddly, and I need to assist myself by not having me fiddle with them, because you shouldn't touch something that's fiddly if it's working. Pixie, thank you for contributing to the cutscene reaction stream. Alright. I think hostess, then van, and then sub-stories, or I'll put it up maybe if y'all have a request. So there's a few things we could do. We can we can play all kinds of games with the zombie, including sexy ping pong. There is hot oil massage mini game. There's a hostess club. And there's sub-stories. Oh, sorry about that, Mercat. So, games, hot oil massage game, sub-stories. If anybody has a request, I am opening the floor to you. I wonder... I don't think so. I'm like, I don't even know if he can, like, drink alcohol without his health being down somewhat. I could try it. God might be on later. They're waking up right now. Ooh, that would be nice. It would be nice to see them. Smexy zombie ping pong. Okay, I hear you. Everybody else got an opinion? I like opinions. Oh, it's letting me order. Alright. Sky vodka. Sky vodka. For when it's freshman year in college and you don't really care. The Macallan has a brand new product called Fine Oak, which is a blend of whiskeys aged in bourbon and sherry barrels. But this one here was aged entirely in sherry barrels using the traditional Macallan method. The 30-year aging process produces a rich sherry note and a deep sweetness like ripe fruit. There is none of the woody taste of over-aging. This one's incredibly smooth, and it has a freshness you wouldn't expect from a 30-year-old whiskey. It may be pricey, but one sip and you'll know that it's well worth it. I started playing the original Yakuza for PS2. Oh my god, what's that like? Are you loving it? Would you care for another, sir? I guess. But what if you want a woody taste to your drink? Well, I feel like we gotta get something else then. Let's try this Sky Vodka. That's hilarious. The English voice acting and dialogue localization is doing Kiryu and Majima dirty. Oh my god! The English dub of the original Yakuza game is legend in the fandom. 10 years in the joint. You haven't gotten to that part, but look for it. 10 years in the joint. I don't wanna spoil it for you, so I'm not gonna say the rest of the line, but it sure is something. Sure is. Mark Hamill. They got some names. They just, I don't know what they were doing. I don't know. They just really didn't have their localization together. I think, or their like English voice actor directing. This is an exceptionally well-known vodka. We could say that. It's it's the fastest growing vodka in the US these days. The elegant just the idea of Sky Vodka being like presented as exotic is so funny. Cause it's the garbage vodka. Trying to get through the funeral scene. Good luck. That one's rough on Kiwami. And long. The elegant bottle design evokes the vast blue skies of California. And the unique process of repeated distillation and filtration gives it a pure, smooth flavor and a deep, throbbing hangover. Maybe that's what made it so popular. It's not. Either way, I definitely recommend it. I would not. It's cheap. That's why it's popular. Oh, I get another one? Alright. Jack Daniels. Personal favorite. I've never heard vodka described as deep and smooth. Yeah, it's a lot. Jack Daniels is the face of American whiskey. A simple, clear taste and a mellow, warm aroma are its defining features. It's made in Tennessee, and due to the charcoal mellowing process it undergoes, it qualifies as a Tennessee whiskey. No, that's because it's made in Tennessee and you can't call it bourbon if it's made in Tennessee. That's why. And that's not an easy designation to earn. Still, most people seem to consider it a bourbon for whatever reason. It's because bourbon is like champagne. Champagne really needs to be from the region of Champagne to be champagne. Bourbon needs to be from Kentucky or it's not bourbon. That's why. I think that's right. But I could be wrong. I have heard of relatively smooth vodka. I mean, the thing with vodka is like, it just is not supposed to really taste like anything, and it doesn't. But like, you need to buy good vodka like you need to buy good tequila. Although I do not drink tequila anymore. There was an incident. But, like, it's for the same reason. And it's because if you don't, the hangover is a nightmare. Jack Daniels is pretty good. It's not like, you know, the best bourbon ever, but, like, it's good. It's fine. Alright, here we go. Camarocho Hot Spring Heaven. I drank Jim Beam for years. That's real bourbon, but it's also kind of cheap, but it was fine. Bourbon's not so bad, but like your clear liquors, a lot of times you need to go like higher quality or it's just not great. Bath and table tennis, just table tennis. Play table tennis with a zombie. Call a girl. Gonna play with a zombie. I want to play table tennis. Megan, thank you for contributing to the cutscene reaction stream challenge. Yay, Megan! I want to play table tennis with that zombie. Alright, this way, sir. Ooh, ooh. Alright, time to take the gloves off. Ah! Beat him. Alright. We'll see. Yeah, yeah. Boobies! You gotta get a real close-up look at his weathered chest. There we go. Gotta move on. I do not like gin, but I feel like it's just, I don't like how it tastes. Jesus, get boo, 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 boo. Let it go, let it go. Oh yeah, Zoobies. uppercut. That's too good. Wow. These zoobs have seen better days. Oh, for fuck's sake. Alright, got him. We got the zombies on the zoobies and I'm questioning my sanity. This is how you get the zombie to fall in love with you. You just gotta whack him real hard in the titty. With a ping pong ball. This is the secret of love. This is the true united gaze. Right here in the Yakuza games. I was trying to keep that script like really tight. Right in the zoobs. Get him in the zitty. Oh no, that sounds awful. I'm never gonna say that again. Zooby, zooby, zooby. Got him. Love is stored in the table tennis. Love is stored in the ping pong ball when it hit you in the boob. In the zoob. In the zuba. Esperito, did you Esperito a person? Why do your fingers look like that? I feel like you could take that, like, argument about the, like, male gaze being different in, like, non-Western, or, like, non-Christianity influenced places. And, like, extremely apply that to the Yakuza series. I didn't want to get into all that, because I was trying to keep that, piece really tight. I only have so many drawings that I made. He's wearing a wetsuit because I fished him out of the ocean like a fish. So he's got like the bottom half of a wetsuit on. We're not sure how he got into the wetsuit or into the ocean. He can only say like oog and ah now. But I think, like, I don't know. Maybe it would be worth making an addendum at some point to just be like, look at Kiryu Kazuma being the object of the gaze. And also being, like, the manliest fucking dude to ever be a manly dude. Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm not actually, like, taking a lot of, like, I don't know, examples from pop culture or whatever, but I really could. I mean, I gotta sneak either JoJo or Yakuza into everything. Preferably both. So... I mean, JoJo posing too, right? Oof. Ooh. Should I add JoJo posing? And bitch's chops is coming off from Yakuza into the essay? I don't know, it's kind of tight the way that it is. It seems like it might pad it out. Maybe I can do like a secondary, like additional. God damn it. It truly makes the point. It's to have... Honestly, I didn't really include examples other than like Batman and Robin, so like I don't know that it would really be good to dilute the point. But as an additional thing, it's just kind of like more, not really of an example of a non-Western, non-Christian gaze, but like just a demonstration of it. Because, like, in both of these instances, this is not shoujo manga. This is, like, men portraying other men as, like, manly and handsome. And, like, we take pleasure in looking at their, like, handsome, like, you know, ideal physique. Like, in Yakuza's case, you know, half naked. Like, Kiryu is like a perfect physical specimen for a reason. And like part of him from the perspective of like what I read about in the book on, you know, Japanese fashion culture, and just from having like, you know, partook of Yakuza and JoJo, that we are meant to enjoy looking at these like manly dudes. And that, like, being visually appealing is part of their manliness. Armpit, man. It's like the point that, Mondin is making in the, Japanese fashion book. Is a point about, like, the difference between, like, media around Western masculinity and, like, Japanese media around, like, a Japanese male masculinity. Now I'm just talking off the cuff. This is why I wrote all this shit down, because talking off the cuff about stuff that's, like, technical and kind of complicated and requires research is not a good idea. That's where you have to go write everything down. So you know that you definitely know what the fuck you're talking about. Zaizub! But, like, the, one of the things that Mondin did was study, like, different advertisements for, like, grooming products for, like, Western men, and then grooming products that were, like, aimed at, like, Japanese men, and kind of noted the differences in, like, in the grooming products being offered to Western men is being shown as like utilitarian, in these like kind of almost scientific kind of framing, where it's like, this is a good product because it's like, it'll work, it's useful, right? And that there was more in the, and that the men don't smile, they're dressed really plainly a lot of the time. I mean, granted, we've seen like even something like the Old Spice commercials kind of like subvert that. At least like the original ones did. I don't know what they're doing now. But like the subversion is funny because it subverts a trope that is real. And that like in the Japanese advertisements for like men's like grooming products, that there was, you know, the men look at the camera, they smile more. You know, the colors are like different. There's like a more variety of colors. That the color palette for the Western men advertisements were like very like monotone coloring, very kind of darker colors. And that, like, you know, through that and a bunch of other, like, kind of studying of, like, Western men's lifestyle magazines versus, like, Japanese men's fashion magazines, like, kind of, you know, came to some conclusions about, like, honestly, kind of Western men's discomfort at being, like, looked at. That there's like a discomfort there. Yeah, there was pretty good commercials. I mean, the thing that makes them like so funny and like, I mean, because they are like over the topping it clearly, which is fun. But, like, it's also funny because it's, like, this is not how you're supposed to sell, like, grooming products to men. Like, the kind of innovation in the original Old Spice commercial was, like, you know... But even there, the subversion is still, like, ha ha ha, we're all having a laugh at this. We're not, like, looking at this man who is very handsome because, like, it is pleasurable to look at a handsome man. Like, that's not, like, within the framework of, like, Western visual understanding. Like, that's not allowed for heterosexual men. Which, like, all giant patriarchy problems, is also very stunting for men. You know, like... not being able to be desired or to let yourself like feel that you are an object of desire if that is something that you want, because you like that's culturally not like really allowed. That seems like that has to suck for people. Like not being able to fulfill an emotional need that someone might have is not ideal. Oh yeah, Araki definitely based like there's oh well, you might like this. There's like a bunch of YouTube videos where they show like 1-to-1 kind of matches with like different fashion spreads and like different kind of JoJo posing. It's really cool. He took a significant amount of inspiration from fashion spreads, which is really really interesting. What do we keep giving me pocket tissues for, man? What is this about? Yeah, fashion illustrations too. Definitely, definitely. This camera angle is kind of a killer. I'm getting close on the Jordan Peterson drawings too, which is kind of wild because I've been working on those for a while. I'm like, what am I going to draw next? Maybe stuff for Silver Chariot Requiem would be a good thing to work on next. Every man I ever got close to in boy mode days had horrific body image issues. It's very sad. It is very sad. I mean, like, one of the things that makes, like, fat activism so difficult is that, like, everyone's got body issues. Like, we're all, like, trapped in this system where people deliberately make us feel bad about ourselves, like, in ways that we probably wouldn't even talk about other people, just ourselves. We feel bad. We feel like our bodies are, like, broken for, like, existing. And that is kind of happening at a point where it starts so young that you don't even have a defense for it. You don't even know you're being fed it until, like, you already have, like, issues. And it's so widespread. It is probably more people than not. It is probably the majority of people. It's absolute brutality. It makes people feel horrible for no reason. The only reason is it makes people money. The only people who get to win are the people who sell you things that will pretend to fix problems that aren't even really problems. Like, and so there's this giant well of pain and grief that people have that makes it really difficult to talk about, like, the structural problems of BMI. You know what I mean? It's just like, oh, because, like, there's just this never-ending cycle of people who are, like, barfing up all this, like, intense, real trauma. And so, like, and there's nowhere for that to go. Like, it's a terrible situation. It is caught up most everybody. And it's a prison, you know? It's an absolute prison. Like, I was comfy being large and stocky, and these men were killing themselves in the gym every day, and some of them wished they could be like me, and others were furious that I wasn't suffering the way that they were. Yeah, that's kind of the thing, right? You know, is it's like yeah. And, like, people are like, I just wish people would ease up on themselves. And it's like, if you like working out at the gym, then you should do that. If you think it's important for your health, then you should do that. But, like, and if it makes you good to do body modification through whatever means, then you should do that. But if it's making you feel bad, maybe it's time to think about rethinking some things. And also, fat people are structurally harmed in ways that other people are not. Can we please pay some attention to that? It is important. Like, both things are important, but one thing is about feelings, and feelings are important. You are your feelings. If you feel bad, that's important. But, like, there's another issue that you can't make better just by feeling better about yourself. I feel fine about my size. I have for a really long time, in a way that has pissed off an amount of people. But, like, it doesn't help me with these structural issues, because it's not about that. You know, if you like to gym, then you should. If you like to read books, you should do that. You know, you do what you have to do, and then you should do what you like, so that you feel good inside yourself, things that make you feel whole and complete as a person. That's what you should be doing. And if the gym does that for you, I'm really glad for you. I'm glad. You should do it then. But, like, some people are doing it and they don't want to be. And, like, those people get mad. And it's just like, I don't know what to tell you, man. You're an adult. You gotta make your own decisions. I don't know. I'm just like, life is hard enough without making it harder on yourself. But it's hard for people to let that stuff go. The thing is it's like, it's fine. You know? Like, whatever size you are, it's fine. It's not a big deal. It's normal. Everybody is a normal size. Because it's all normal. Because it's a spectrum. Just like height. It's normal for people to be different sizes. That's just normal. And fine. And sometimes your size may change. And that's probably normal too. If it's very rapid, you should see a doctor. But a little bit here and there, a little bit as you age, these things are normal. It's normal. It's all normal. You're fine. You're fine. Try not to worry about it. Worrying about it is not going to help. And sometimes we just have to accept that we have the bodies that we have. You know? I don't know. I'm just like, my thing is, we know we get one life. I don't want to spend mine obsessed with those kinds of things. Because I've got other stuff to do. Like writing a script about Batman's nipples. These things take time. Drawing proposals for new suits for Jordan Peterson. I have stuff, okay? I can't be like worried about what other people think about what size I am. I'm busy. I'm still working on a cross stitch of the lead singer of the band Europe. I have things. So, you know. I think, like, people probably need to learn better how to mind their business, honestly. Like, a lot of it is people not minding their business. And I guess I'll see if the armor. I mean, that's the other thing, too. The idea that, like, someone else, the way that someone else's body looks is, like, public property is wild. That is wild. If you don't like what someone looks like, don't look at them. Mind your own business. Be an adult. Because if it bothers you that much, you're being a weirdo, and you should stop. Alright, let's see what kind of sub-story nonsense we can get up to. I don't understand people that have so much time to be monitoring other people. Like, don't you got a hobby? Like, come on. Learn how to knit, man. Figure it out. Like, is there an animal rescue near you that could use some volunteers? Can you help in the food pantry? Like, it seems like you got some time on your hands. Maybe you could write a book. I don't know. It's like, with all the other problems that I have with generative AI, and it's so many, okay? So many problems. None of them are problems. Damn it, I know. I don't need that. I think one of the main problems is it's just like, ain't you got nothing better to do? Like, there's an amount of this, like, idea that, like, oh, we're gonna shortcut the creative process. And I'm like, an amount of y'all need some kind of hobby. So, I don't, cause you all up bothering people online and stuff, and that ain't no good hobby. Like, go get a hobby. Learn how to do something. Get off your phone all the time bothering other people. And, like, you know, grinding out slop while the planet burns, and go learn how to do something interesting or useful or, like, whatever. But, like, at least at the end of the day, you would have a skill. And people might respect you. Oh, Will, that is a good comment. Will says there's a whole world of things to do and people not doing it because they think they need to produce something or achieve something. Yeah. Yeah. Because it's just like, I need to shortcut and get it right now. And it's just like, nothing important happens instantaneously. Nothing worth having drops in your lap instantaneously. That's just not a thing. Like, maybe it happens occasionally, but people win the lottery occasionally. But I wouldn't count on that shit. You know what I mean? But, like, not to sound as old as I clearly am getting, but just, like, stop taking shortcuts. Like, read a book. Make a drawing. And like, write up. Or don't. Like, learn how to cross stitch. Plant a flower. Adopt a kitten. Like, do something with your time. Like, what are you gonna do with all this time you're saving? Make more crappy time-saving crap? Like, y'all aren't, like, what are you saving this time for? Individual people who think this is a good idea? I know why the corporations think it's a good idea, because they would absolutely murder every single one of us if it gave them an extra nickel. But, like, what do individual people think this is good for? What are you saving time for? The time is not limited. Like, you have time. You're still here, aren't you? Well, you've got time. So what do you need to save so much time for? You don't. You don't. What do you want to use that time for? Nothing? Well, then why not do something interesting with it at least? I got plenty of ammo. I hate this little jumpy bitch. He often has good shit. Stop it, you son of a bitch. Camera not so good, which is not ideal. Second. This is better. There you are. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. I cannot believe that these AI art conversations keep getting, like, dragged into, like, really dingus discussions of, like, what is art. Like, it just happens, like, I'm like, that's what the people who are for this shit want to argue about, and it's not what I want to argue about. People feel like they have to answer that, but I'm like, no, you don't. The answer to what is art is it depends. It depends. Like, it has always depended. Like, is it soup can art? It fucking depends. I mean, it depends so hard that the Impressionists were not considered, like, real art when that stuff first came out. Stuff that we, like, absolutely would never question as, like, whether or not it's art is definitely was not considered to be art during its time. It's just, like, it depends. But I don't like getting into that. I mean, I understand why people do it, but it's like, because, you know, it's the question that keeps getting raised. But I'm just like, it's a distraction and a misunderstanding. I mean, it's really dependent upon context, honestly. Like, for example, when, I think his name is Francisco, when Goya died, they went to his house and they found all these paintings on the wall. They're called the Black paintings. Probably seen Saturn devouring his children. That's from that series. And Goya had a really long career. Painted in a number of different styles. But these were painted directly onto the walls of a house that really nobody went in. So if if the first person, let's say, this is not what happened. What happened is that they've been preserved. But let's say the first person, let's say one of Goya's relatives went into the house, saw these paintings, was absolutely horrified, and ordered them to be painted over and erased out of existence. Would they still be art? It doesn't matter. It kind of doesn't. I mean, like, are they art? Well, we know about them. You know, we don't really know what his intentions were. But there's some, like, mediums, like oil painting, where, like, they're kind of always considered to be art. But, like, is that art? I don't think is a question that would have made a lot of sense to, like, say, Renaissance artists, because, like, there was not really conceptual. It's really only become a question since conceptual art really became a thing. And, like, whether or not something is art, it's like, well, it was a trade. It wasn't like I'm the artistic genius of, it was a trade. So it was different. You know, and it just historically was just different than things now. I guess I'll take another accessory slot. Actually, no, I hate that. I'll take another weapon slot. Yeah. But, like, if someone tapes a banana to a wall, is that art? Well, if they do it in a museum, it is. If there's a context and an intentionality behind it, and a this, and a that, and an etc., then, like, yeah, it could be. Is a urinal a piece of art? Well, not usually, but that one time it was, because of the context. Like, is someone staring at you art? Well, when Marina Abramovich does it, it is. That's performance art. It depends. It depends. And it's like, well, who gets to decide? That depends. That's why people don't like this stuff, because it depends. There's not an easy answer. There's not meant to be an easy answer. Asking the question is the answer. But, like, asking the question so that you can excuse stealing from wholesale from visual artists, like, if any of these people cared about this as a question, they would have been asking it before now. Because there are answers. They're contradictory. There's a lot of theory. It depends. I forgot why I came in here. And why I came in here was so I could look up where the people were that I'm supposed to be looking for collecting the money. Items. Valuables. Oh. Fever med. Oh, right. Whoops. Open it, please. Yeah, we're money collecting during the zombie apocalypse. Because, like, I feel like people get hung up on the idea that visual artists don't consider computer-based art or art that's generated with the use of a computer. If a artist programs a computer to do a thing, is that still art? That's been settled. Like, it depends. If someone blacks out a lot of words in a dictionary, is that art? It depends. It depends. Hotel district. Okay, we have to read this. Kyosuke Hanoka, 1 million to refinance debt. People assume that people who are I have to finish the loop on this. It's gonna drive me honkers, but like lay people who don't have like any experience with the scholarly aspect of the visual fine arts assume that artists have the same understanding of the visual arts that they do, and that's not correct. Like, this is not the first year people have asked these questions. These have been questions for 100 years. There are a lot of answers. Some of them may be more satisfying to you than others. And, like, who gets to decide is also a very interesting question. But the problem with generative AI when it comes to the visual arts is the stealing. It's not that we don't understand what art is, like, whatever. It's the stealing and the environmental damage that is the concern. So, like, no one wants to answer that question because it can't be answered because we all know that it was stolen. And so no one wants to talk about that. They just want to talk about their misconceptions that, like, they know, like, well, what is an art? It depends. That's not what we're talking about. I don't care if you make an art or not. Like, if you want to, you should. Like, but if you just want to do something, just, I don't know. Like if somebody colors in a coloring book, are they making an art? I don't know. Who cares? If they didn't steal the artist's work to do that, I don't care. It's not my problem. It's the stealing. That's the problem. People have been programming and generating their own, like, programs to generate algorithmic kind of art things long before this year. That's not new. It's the stealing that's new. The stealing is the part that's new. That's the thing that people are mad about. The stealing and the way that everyone's like, haha, fuck you, about the people who got stolen from. Which is wild that, like, people are so aggressive about it. And, like, so willing to just be like, I hope people lose their livelihoods. Like, what is this vitriol? Like, people were literally just minding their business. And then they want to be like, well, is it art? Who gives a shit? It's stolen. It's fucking stolen. I don't care. Whether you think it's art or not, who cares? Not me. Blah. Alright. Kyosuke Hanoka, loan 1 million to refinance debt. Hanoka, a cat lover with 15 cats, turned to Yakuza money when he couldn't support them all despite his own cutbacks. I required him to give up 14 of his cats as a condition for his loan. How he went about it was up to him. He satisfied the loan condition by finding people to take in 14 of the cats. Hanoka is in the hotel district. Juri Torigoe, Loan $2 million for mother's medical care? ? Jury said she needed money for her mother's medical bills, but it became clear that the dough was actually for her money-grubbing hostess. I required her to work as a money-grubbing boyfriend. I required her to work as a hostess at Elise as a condition for her loan. Jury can be found in or around Elise. Naoya Kazami. $3 million to send a daughter to college. Kazami split up with his wife right after his daughter was born. He stayed away, but kept helping with their living expenses. When he heard his daughter had given up on university because of the cost, he came to borrow the money. I required Kazami to hand the money to his daughter in person as a condition for his loan. Kazami works at Lilith over on Supon Street. Hajime Suimura. $5 million to refinance debt. Needs money to repay other debt he built up gambling. I required him to turn 100,000 yen into 500,000 within 2 days as a condition for the loan. Suishima went straight back into gambling and hit a bad losing streak, but he put his last 10,000 yen on a horse and won 500,000. What the? Yeah, Akiyama, what the? Okay. Is that going to map marker, though? No, it will not. I guess he got a big win. I don't know if that really counts as teaching him a lesson. I don't think Akiyama really is always trying to teach people a lesson. I think he just likes interfering. And he has money, so he can. Alright, map. No map. Alright. Tenkaichi Street. None of these are in here, are they? Well, I came in here for no reason. Alright, fine. Let's go back. Maybe I should shoot the big guy. I usually have stuff. Why is this not working? God damn it. Alright. Good. Oh, fuck! This is irritating. I'm gonna leave. Oh, look, it's the haunted manhole. Nope. I don't care about that. Goodbye. Map markers must be illegal in Dead Souls. I mean, it sure does sound better to say that we scraped the internet for images rather than to say we literally stole everyone's portfolios. Which is what they did do. Get out of here. Oh, it's this way. Oh, it's that gross voice. Blech, blech. Alright. Get off! Imagine if the manhole starts haunting for real, just sneaking up all of a sudden. Oh my god. No. Alright. Oops. Take some more of that rifle ammo. The rifle's good. Give me that rifle ammo. Whatever! I didn't even need to come here. Goodbye. Yes? I was watching a stream of Silent Hill 2 earlier. I kept thinking the sounds in Dead Souls are a little more harrowing. Oh, wow. You know, Yakuza's always had really good sound design. Just like, chef's kiss. That's kind of wild. Was it the original or the remake? Alright, so we got a guy in the hotel district. Oh, Christ. I think I know where this is going. Uh-oh. I remembered this now. Hotel district, man. You are not on my map. No, you are not on the map. But here you are. Alicia, where are you? That must be Hanoka. Collect from Hanoka? Yeah, collect. Remake. I've played the original, though. Oh, nice. Time to get paid. No. Hey, Hanoka. Oh, Mr. Akiyama. Sorry to barge in, but you can guess what I'm here for, can't you? The money. Yeah, that's why I'm in such a panic. What's wrong? You couldn't put the cash together? That's not it. I have the money in my safe, but I can't give it to you now. My cat, Alicia, has the key to the safe on her collar. But she's gone missing. What am I gonna do, Mr. Akiyama? Don't ask me. Why don't you look for her? I have looked. But they put all these walls up all over the place and I keep hitting dead ends. Barricades. It is pretty hard to get around Kamurocho for most people right now. Why, dude? Why? Search me. I guess I'll have to help you find her then. You do that? Yeah, I just want to get my money back now. Thank you. I'll call you as soon as I hear something. Okay. Let's track down Alicia soon. Will do. Alright, I know he said one of them was near the Ebisu Pond, so let's go down that way. This one, please. I think we get this story again in, like, Judgment, when we have to, like, use that drone to look for that guy's cat. Because it's got a thingy on its collar. Mr. Akiyama, someone saw Alicia. She was taking a nap at Kamurocho Hills. She loves to snooze sprawled out on her back. Kamurocho Hills? Got it. I'll head over there now. Okay. Excuse. Hanging around Ebisu Pond. Inside episode point? No, I guess hanging around does not mean fine. You gotta get your good snoozelies in. Oh, I see your hydration check. Give me a moment. Oh, I love the alert.
Yoshi.
Okay. I have hydrated. I'm doing a big stretch. Maybe I should come back. I guess I have to finish the one before I can start the other. I do know the one kanji in white at the top. That one is tall. It is coal. It is part of the word for high school, which is tall school. Smooth skin chi. It's supposed to be spring. Why is it so cold? I don't know about the weather these days. I know, right? I just want to go home and crawl into bed. Have you tried wearing this new cozy loungewear? It's great. Huh? What's that? It sounds really warm, whatever it is. It's loungewear that's really soft to the touch, but it has collagen in the fibers, so it's actually good for your skin. Huh? No, I don't think so. Are you serious? I'm buying some today. Cozy loungewear? Sounds like something they want to hear about at the Hostess Club. I mean, I like cozy loungewear. I just don't think that is how wearing clothes works. But, I mean, I don't know. I guess I could be wrong. Maybe that is how wearing clothes works. I mean, if you wear clothes that are really rough, it will probably be scratchy. I don't think that's a thing. I don't think that's a thing. Don't you know skin eats fibers? I mean, you know, sometimes my thighs rub together a little bit and that will eat the fibers, but that's friction. That's the friction doing it. It's not the fabric. I do not believe. It's like wearing a seaweed mask, but it's pants. What if your pants were like a seaweed mask, like a sheet mask, but pants? Enter. Alright, Yuna. Oh, shit. I don't think I changed my outfit. Oh, God, she hates it. No. Fuck it. Yeah, seaweed pants made out of seaweed. A seaweed suit is a full 4-dinner meal for the skin. Well, I think you're right. I think you just gotta get some, maybe some mud mask shirt. This is horrifying. That would be awful. What a sensory nightmare. Alright, so I tried the orange. She did not like it. I tried this one. She did not like. Gonna try the orange juice. Oh, she hates orange juice? I didn't want it to be the Yamazaki. I wanted it to be something a little cheaper. Oh, for fuck's sake. Look at her face. She's so mad. Well, she hates pickles because apparently everyone hates pickles but me. Let's start from the bottom and go up. Chocolate. Oh, she hates chocolate too? I've lost everything. Well, this is a disaster.
Kanpai.
Total doom. You're so laid back and easy to talk to, not too serious. I don't see that very often, especially in the working world. Oh, y'all. I fired my psychologist today. I gotta get another one, but that's gonna be a problem for later. But I just cannot deal with this anymore, and Justice is gonna help me. So, that means it's probably doable. But, like we had talked about it, this man is agitating me all the time. Like, one of the things that he does all the time is he just, like, constantly pesters me about long COVID. And I'm like, ain't you my psych doctor, man? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Every time he's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, what do you mean, what am I doing? There's nothing to be dooded at the moment. And I'm like, and I'm on the same doses of psych meds that I've been on since before I had long COVID, so I don't see what the point of this is. And you just keep pushing and pushing and pushing. Like, well, but, like, you know, aren't you trying to get better? See, that's gonna flip a switch. And now I'm fucking pissed. Like, the amount of shit that this man has said to me that is so fucking unprofessional, like, nobody should have to deal with this kind of shit just to get medication. But, like, now he's sending me emails about long COVID. Motherfucker, leave me alone. Like, well, have you been to a neurologist? I'm like, oh, do neurologists have a cure for long COVID? I feel like I would have read about that in the fucking newspaper. Do they? Well, no. What the fuck are you talking to me about, man? Write me my prescriptions and stop hassling me. Haha, and I bet you were the serious type when you were in school. Oh yeah, like, this dude was like... He is so bad that everything that I have told my regular therapist about him horrifies her. Like, legitimately horrifies her. Like, I don't want to get into all of it. Forsty knows. But, like, professionally horrified. It is beyond the bounds of, like, ethical behavior, this man. And, like, now he's sending me emails with, like, studies about long COVID. Motherfucker, leave me alone. You're right. All of my friends were into fashion, but I always just wore my school uniform. I stood out like a sore thumb. Ha ha ha. I bet that got you plenty of attention from the boys, too. I mean, like, he screwed up his invoices so bad that I can't get reimbursed, and he won't fix it. So I'm just out the money. Like, full price. Back when he was taking insurance, he told me that my insurance company won't talk to doctors at all. Just doesn't talk to doctors' offices. Just like, why would you lie to me like that about something that's so patently untrue? Like, you think that I'm a fool? Just constant grinding disrespect. And I'm just like, I'm just asking for what I always get. Please. Why is this a nightmare every time? So, fingers crossed Josh can help me get something. Because if not, I'm going to have to go back to this fucking guy. Because nobody will prescribe medication. So, that sounds like being in hell. So hopefully we can sort this out. Because this is, like, I should not have to put up with this. Ha ha ha. I bet that got you plenty of attention from the boys, too. No, it wasn't like that. Anyway, I don't really have very good memory of my high school years. Really? Why not? Akiyama. Well, I fell in... Oh, no. Oh, no, Yuna. I fell in love with a teacher. He was 10 years older than me. I did everything... Oh, no. No. Where's this going? No. Thank God. Being a teacher, of course he wouldn't give me the time of day. Oh, thank God. Akiyama, please don't say something absolutely unhinged. Please. No. Oh. God, no. I hate everything. I have to pick one. I guess you're right. I was heartbroken, though. Oh, God. Thank God somebody was appropriate. Oh. You're fine now, aren't you? You can talk about it and all. God, please release me from this topic. Please, Lord, release me. Lord, please. No. So, what kind of guy do you like? This is just going very poorly. Well, let's see. Looks don't matter to me all that much. Really? Women always say that, but then they always seem to go for the good-looking guys in the end. I don't like this either. This is cursed. Why?
Hi.
I mean it. My friend said my ex-boyfriend kind of looks like a goat. Ha ha ha. Maybe you do mean it after all. If I had to choose, I guess I'd say I like men with a good singing voice. Singing voice? That's right. Even if I never thought about a guy that way before, he steals my heart a little if he's really good at karaoke. You know what? Okay, that's real specific, but I don't hate it. It's welcome relief from the prior topic. I might even fall in love on the spot if he's good at singing Ani songs. Ani songs? Oh, she loved that. Ani songs is short for anime songs. You know, anime theme songs and the like. Oh, okay, I get it. Haha. You even like your karaoke songs to be anime related, huh? Guilty as charged! Let's go out singing together sometime. I want to hear you do an Annie song. Huh? What? I don't know any. I'll tell you which ones are popular right now. Most of them have really easy lyrics, so you should have no problem figuring it out. Do it! Do it! Oh, boy. Oh, boy! Oh, boy! I'm a little tired today. I'm hoping you can lift my spirits. You're tired? How come? I teach private Chinese lessons at a coffee shop during the day. So you're a Chinese teacher. Interesting. I had 3 lessons today and I'm wiped out. Sounds like your lessons are in demand. Actually, I think my students have mixed feelings about me. Really? Why? I speak Japanese pretty well, right? Well, my students want to be taught by a real Chinese person, but they seem to think that I'm Japanese. What can I do to convince them I'm really Chinese? I wouldn't worry about it. The important thing is to give them a good Chinese lesson, right? Well, yes, that's true, but you had 3 students just today. That proves they think you're a good teacher. If they didn't, they'd go find a different one. I guess you're right. That makes me feel better. Oh, thank God, a normal conversation. Thank you, Jesus. I'm glad I asked you about it. You give good advice. Thank you. Anytime. This might be a good time to leave. I guess I'll stay. That didn't really go very well. It is the Yamazaki. Yeah, she loved that. Alright, fine. Order food. I mean, chicken tendies? Oh, she loves Tendos! Alright, cool. Whiskey and Tendos. Actually, I could get down with that. I love a tendy. I gotta be honest.
Kanpai? Kanpai.
What other jobs have you had besides hostess and Chinese teacher? Oh, this is an amazing question to ask people. Like, what other jobs have you had? Because, like, I've had a bunch of different weird jobs. I've had quite a few odd jobs, actually. Such as? Oh, too many to list. The hardest one I ever had was when I worked at a beef bowl place, though. A beef bowl place? Yeah, it must be pretty rough to be on your feet all the time. No, I didn't have any problems with that part. It was putting the pickled ginger garnish on that was rough. What's so rough about that? Whenever I smelled pickled ginger, I start to hallucinate. Whoa, really? I found a delicious chili dressing at a food place. Chicken tendies would be perfect for that. Sounds nice. I like a spicy ranch. I don't understand. You do what? And the pickled ginger was always running out, so I had to refill the canister all the time. So I kept getting hallucinations. It was bad. That doesn't sound normal. You should get yourself checked out by a doctor. I'm being serious here. I really do get hallucinations. I've never heard of such a thing. Is that normal in oh, God. I don't know. We don't eat pickled ginger in China.
そうじゃ。
Well, you must have been tired or something. I doubt pickled ginger was the real culprit. You might be right. I'll have to experiment the next time I get a chance. Yuna is a mess, but very pretty. I agree. I thought she was going to be like, I don't know. Like, beef bowl's kind of like a fast food type item. Like, it's meant to be quick. And, like, even if you're in a place where people don't regularly abuse fast food workers like they do in America, like, keeping pace when there's, like, a rush going, it can be a lot. Like, not everybody can do it. It's a tough job. I love the way you're reading her lines, a bit harried. Oh, thank you. Will says, I want to know what she hallucinated. I do as well. I did once hallucinate on a job, but it was an internship. And I was doing theater stuff. And we had been working for over 24 hours straight. Like, definitely into the second day. And at some point during the last, like, 3 hours of, like, doing 16-hour days and then doing a whole full 24 hours plus another 12, I started to see, like people shapes out of the corner of my eyes. And I would turn and there would not be anything there. Confusing. I kind of feel like drinking tonight. Is that alright if I order Yamazaki 12 years old? Yes, fine. Do it. Oh, thank you. I'll order it now. Excuse me. I was almost late today. Did you oversleep? No. I even left the house early. I had extra time, so I stopped at a cafe. Then I saw someone interesting.
そうじゃ。
And you were so fascinated you lost track of time? Exactly. I think Yuna is in our ADHD. I think she's ADHD family. I think she might be ADHD family. Ha ha ha. Just how handsome was this guy? No, not a man. It was a woman.
なんて?
A woman? Whoa, man? Whoa, man! Yes. Whenever I see a beautiful woman, I find myself watching her. I can't seem to help it. She might be family. I like to see what kind of jewelry she's wearing and try to guess what her perfume might be. And she had a terrific figure. A big bust and a tiny little waist. It's a great look, especially to an anime fan like me. Yes! Let me do it. So she was your type, huh? My type? What do you mean by that? I mean, oh God, no, don't put it like that! No! Akiyama? What is with Akiyama today? I mean, you play for the other team? Oh, I get it. No, I just admire beautiful women like that, and I wish I could be more like them. Oh, sorry, my mistake. What the fuck, Akiyama? Why do men always jump to that conclusion? You disappoint me, Mr. Akiyama. Listen, I'm not a man, and I concluded some things. I'm a little disappointed in Yuna. You shouldn't be mad about that. If someone thinks you're gay, that's a compliment. Straight people, that's just a compliment. Like, oh no, unfortunately I'm straight. Sadly for me. That's how you should take it. Like, someone just thought you might be cool, but you're just regular, and that's okay. Was that a joke? I'll never say. Have you ever been to China, Mr. Akiyama? Yeah, a few times. The places I went to were bustling and alive. Good memories. But didn't you think the driving manners were atrocious? Yeah, lol, what perfume does she wear? Uh-huh. Maybe you could get close and find out. While you look at her big bust. Okay, Yuna. Whatever. Yeah, they were pretty bad. People don't even slow down for pedestrians. I know, right? When I was little, that was normal to me. It didn't scare me one bit. But when I went back to China recently after not having been back for several years, the cars scared the life out of me. It made me wonder how I ever lived there. Yeah. What is this? We're gonna have to stop doing this with Yuna because I'm just like, what is this now? People have bad manners in China? What are we doing? What are we doing? Yeah. Here in Japan, people are generally pretty mannerly, aren't they? This is early days Yakuza. I guess my sensibilities are completely Japanese now. Is that weird? I don't know, Yuna. I'm not coming back. That's a little bit sad somehow. Kind of like a Japanese girl who comes to Tokyo from the countryside, gets absorbed into city life. I guess it's not such a bad thing, but I do feel kind of guilty about it. Almost as if I'm being disloyal to my homeland. But you moved here with your family, right? So you have nothing to feel bad about with them. Japan is your home now. You're right. I still feel a little sad, though, at the thought that I might not ever be able to live in China again. Yeah. Yes, it is that time. God, what a disaster. $68,000 disaster. Goodbye. It's like, why would you assume that? I just want to get close to her. She's so beautiful. I want to hold her hand and smell her perfume. Yeah, I don't know why anyone would think that, Yuna. Sure. That's super weird. Well, that kind of didn't really go how I wanted. Okay, do I like Japanese? I eat ramen a lot. Does that count? Okay. Well, we have a little bit of time left. I could try. Let's see. I could do a karaoke or, Forcing, if you want to say, have you seen the hot oil massage? Would you or anyone else like to see it again? I think we've got, like, just enough time. Or I could go see Gary. We have enough time, I think, for Gary or hot oil massage. These are our stories. Hot oil? Alright, here we go. Let's go. I'm picking the easier one this time because I got fucked up the last time and it hurt my wrist. That was too much tapping. Standard, please. Alright, now it's time for the unskippable awkward waiting. I'm a VIP customer. I can get a VIP only course. Alright, cool. Sorry to keep you waiting. Okay, June is going to use all her best tricks. Raise lower, raise lower. Okay. No! Jesus! Immediately fucked it up! Alright, I gotta try that again. Fuck! Maybe I'll try the VIP course. I don't know. Alright, I can do better than that. I did it at least once. Stop. Immediately ruined. Alright, fine. And they give it a crying baby face. So rude. So rude. Alright. Alright, love and heart. Let's see what you got. Alright. This is gonna be a nightmare. I'm gonna try it anyway. Super VIP. Okay. Awkward. Okay. Okay, here we go, here we go. No! What the? Alright. Damn it. This is not as bad as the fishing, but it is almost as bad. I don't know, you might be bad at this. I don't know, June, you might be bad at this. I did go to massage school. It did not involve wearing high heels and crossing your eyes at people. What is she making all them goof faces for? Alright, let's see if we can get some goof faces. And if not, I'll just declare this to be unlucky and, I don't know, maybe play some baseball until it's time. Let's try the easy one. Alright, come on. Super VIP. It just yanks around so hard. Alright, here we go. Oh my god! Up. No, 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 fuck! quit. Yes, you're bad at it. Bye. Alpita, thank you for contributing to the Yakuza Online cutscene reaction stream. I appreciate you. Okay. Well, shoot. Global darts. I wonder if I think this is probably the impossible baseball, but we can try it. Early baseball is quite a bit different than the doodly-doos that we remember from Yakuza 7. Man, there just is no sprint. This is it. This is it. This is what we can do. Buster Keanu! Where's he going? I'm gonna follow him. There he is. No, Buster Keanu, no. No, I didn't mean to bump you. Where are you going? Buster Keanu, you're an icon. Yes. Oh, no, Buster Keanu, I'm sorry. The expression on her face was when I started to lose it. I feel like I'm bumping into Buster Keanu trying to follow him, and I feel bad about it, so I'm going to stand over here a little bit more. Just give him a little shuffle walk. Whoa, look, you can make Akiyama do like a little sideways shuffle. Oh god, he's getting away. Whoa, look at that. Nah, I still got eyes on him. There he goes. He's a Keanu from a universe where Keanu used to be Rasputin. Forcine, thank you for contributing to online cutscene reaction stream. Thank you. He's like side moonwalking. This is too good. I like it too much. That's pretty good too. How many silly walks can we get out of Akiyama? We got his sideways shuffle. Whoa. Okay, what are his feet doing? He's just gliding. Backwards? Yes, I let Busted Keanu get away. I think he was traveling in a circle. Also, I got really interested in how many ways I could make Akiyama shuffle. Alright, what do we got? Huh? What's with this big bag? Uh-oh. It moved. Don't tell me. Oh, shit. Here we go again. Ooh! Ooh! It looks like he wants to challenge me here, too. Wah! Hey! Heh, he's chomping at the bit. Okay, you're on. Get a clean hit on all balls. I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. But, hope springs eternal, I suppose. Left stick. Swing. Aim hit. Okay.
それじゃあ始めますか。
What the fuck is that? What? What? What is this shit? Hope swings eternal. Amazing. Jesus. Okay, I got one. Oops. Evil Dead physics curveball. I think I figured out what you're supposed to look at. It's when he stops wobbling his bat. That's when you hit it. Fuck that one up, though. Okay. So the trick is not to look at the ball. You look at Akiyama's bat. Nope, fucked it up. How come this guy knows how to do everything? Yeah. Whatever. Whatever, man. How about that? Damn. Ooh. I'll get you next time. He's gonna give me more pocket tissues. Ugh, fine, Mr. Zombie Man. At least he got out of the bag. That's gotta be a little uncomfortable. Esper Ito, former Dodecathon champion. I mean, he must be. He must be. Wow. Well, we kind of fucked around today, and I enjoyed it. Okay. Okay. Saving the game. Saving the game. First save slot. Alright, y'all. Well, that's gonna be it from me. Hopefully y'all had a good time. I definitely had a good time. Thank y'all for coming and hanging out with me. Thank you to everybody who was in the chat. Everybody who comes and chats with me helps to make things so much more fun for me, more fun for y'all, and I really appreciate it a lot. Thank you to everybody who comes by and doesn't chat. Everybody who comes by and checks out the stream while it's live helps to make things more fun for me and more fun for y'all, and I appreciate it so much. Thank you to everyone who watches the VODs later. It's super cool that you would want to do that, and I appreciate it so much. Thank you, most of all, to my mods, Hawk and Forcine, and to our subscribers. Y'all are the bee's knees. You are the bestie bests, and I just appreciate it so much. So that's it. My name is Allie. I'm from Okay to Be Fat, because it is okay to be fat. This has been Yakuza Dead Souls. I will see you on Wednesday if you can make it. And if you cannot, I will see you when you can. Alright, I gotta go. Bye.